All right, welcome back. You know how we love diving into new culinary adventures here. And today, if we're tackling a request that you sent in,
Oh, yeah.
you're looking to shake up your usual burger routine, right? Something a little leaner, more flavorful, and maybe even a little healthier.
Yeah.
Let's talk bison burgers.
Oh, bison.
Bison
Yes.
is a fantastic alternative to beef. It's true,
Mm,
lower in calories and fat, but don't think for a second it's lacking in flavor.
definitely not.
Bison delivers big time on taste, and it's packed with protein to keep you satisfied.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but I'll admit I've always been a little intimidated by bison.
All
Seems a bit exotic, maybe? Like,
right.
do I cook it the same way as beef? What am I getting myself into?
Don't worry, it's easier than you think. And guess what? It cooks up just like ground beef. We can totally walk you through it. In fact, we've got this recipe for the ultimate bison burger right here.
Okay.
It calls for 85% lean ground bison.
85%. Why not go leaner? Isn't that the whole point of bison?
You're right. Bison is naturally leaner, but that little bit of fat is key for flavor and moisture.
Okay.
Think of it like this. Fat equals flavor. It's what's going to give you that juicy, satisfying burger experience.
Right.
Plus, even with that bit of fat, bison is still leaner than most ground beef.
Mm.
And here's a bonus. Bison is naturally richer in iron and B vitamins compared to beef.
Oh, wow.
It's like a nutritional upgrade.
Okay, I'm sold on the bison.
All right.
Now let's talk ingredients.
Okay.
What else is going into this ultimate burger?
This recipe keeps it simple, but each ingredient plays a key role.
Okay.
We've got red onion for a touch of sweetness and some Worcestershire sauce for that savory depth, that umami thing. It's like a secret weapon for adding complexity to any dish.
Worcestershire sauce. It's one of those ingredients that just makes everything taste better, but I never really know what's in it.
Right. It's a bit of a mystery concoction.
Yeah.
But trust me, it works wonders in this burger.
Okay.
It adds a depth of flavor you won't get from salt and pepper alone.
Oh.
Now, one thing the recipe really emphasizes is to not overmix the bison when combining it with those other ingredients.
Really?
Apparently, that can lead to tough burgers.
Is that true?
Yeah, you don't want to overwork the meat.
So I'm guessing it has something to do with the proteins in the meat,
Yeah.
right? Like overworking them makes them tough.
You got it. Think of the protein strands in the meat like little chains.
Okay.
When you mix too much, those chains start to link up and tighten, creating a denser, less tender burger.
Got it.
Gently combine everything, and you'll be rewarded with a burger that's juicy and tender.
Perfect.
Yes. Speaking of handling the meat gently, the recipe also has this interesting tip about making a thumbprint in the center of each patty.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
Now, that's something I haven't tried before. Is that really necessary?
Right. Is it some kind of culinary magic trick?
It's all about even cooking.
Okay.
As the burger cooks, the heat radiates from the edges towards the center.
Right.
That little indentation ensures that the thickest part of the patty gets cooked through without overcooking the outer edges. Oh, okay.
Plus, it prevents the burger from puffing up in the middle, giving you a nice flat surface for toppings.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've got our perfectly formed patties. Now, how do we cook these bison beauties?
This recipe gives you options.
Okay.
You can grill them or cook them on the stovetop.
All right.
If you're grilling, aim for medium-high heat around 450 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Make sure to oil those grates to prevent sticking.
Right. Yeah. And while those patties are sizzling away, let's talk toppings.
Okay.
You mentioned wanting something healthier, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is where you can really get creative and personalize your bison burger experience.
Exactly. You can go classic with lettuce, tomato, and onion, but why not step it up a notch? Think about flavor profiles that complement the bison's natural sweetness and richness.
Okay.
For example, a tangy slaw with a creamy dressing can cut through the richness beautifully.
Okay.
Or, if you're feeling adventurous, try a spicy chipotle mayo.
Ooh, chipotle mayo. I like where this is going. What about something a little sweeter? If you're going for sweet and savory, you could try a bacon jam.
Bacon jam.
Yes, you heard that right. Bacon jam. It's sweet, smoky, and absolutely addictive.
Now, that's a topping I need to try.
You gotta try it.
Okay, so we've got our toppings sorted.
Okay.
Back to the cooking. How long do we cook these bison burgers for?
Whether you're grilling or using a skillet on the stovetop, cook those patties for about 3 to 4 minutes per side.
Okay.
The goal is to reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit for medium doneness.
Got it. Now, I have to ask why all the fuss about not pressing down on the patties while they're cooking. Is that some kind of burger blasphemy? I'll admit I'm guilty of doing that sometimes.
I know it's tempting,
Yeah.
but trust me, resist the urge.
Okay.
Pressing down squeezes out all those delicious juices that keep the burger moist and flavorful.
Right.
You want to trap that moisture inside, let it mingle with the seasonings, and create a truly juicy masterpiece.
Okay, no burger smashing allowed.
No smashing.
Noted. So let's say our burgers are cooked to perfection. What's next? Straight to the bun.
Hold your horses. Just like with steak, you want to let those bison burgers rest for a few minutes after cooking.
Really? Resting time for burgers? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a game changer. Allowing them to sit for about 5 minutes, loosely tinted with foil, allows the juices to redistribute, preventing them from gushing out with the first bite. You'll be rewarded with a supremely juicy burger.
5 minutes of burger zen. I can handle that. While we're waiting, we can't forget about the buns.
Yes, the buns.
This recipe stresses the importance of toasting the buns.
Yes.
I'll admit I sometimes skip that step.
Oh.
What's the big deal?
Toasting the buns adds a wonderful textural contrast to the juicy burger and the toppings. It provides a slight crunch and prevents the bun from getting soggy, especially if you're using juicy toppings like tomatoes or that chipotle mayo we talked about.
All right, you've convinced me toasted buns it is. This is making me rethink my whole burger game.
And remember, this recipe we're discussing, the ultimate bison burger, comes from www.forcanfry.com.
Sure.
They've even got step-by-step photos to guide you through the process.
That's great to know. I'm definitely checking that out. So we've got our perfectly cooked, rested bison burgers nestled in their toasted buns already for those delicious toppings.
Yeah.
But before we take that first glorious bite, let's dig into something that really caught my attention. The health benefits of choosing bison over beef.
Oh, yes.
I know we touched on it earlier, but I'm curious to learn more.
Okay, yeah.
It's not just about the leanness.
Right.
Bison is truly a nutritional powerhouse. We know it's lower in calories and fat compared to beef, but what's fascinating is the abundance of essential nutrients packed into this meat.
It's true.
It's an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential for building and repairing tissues and supporting a healthy immune system.
Absolutely.
So it's not just about what bison doesn't have, but what it does have, right?
Exactly. And one of those things is iron.
Okay.
Bison is rich in iron, crucial for oxygen transport throughout the body. And for those watching their cholesterol, bison is naturally lower in cholesterol than beef.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. Bison is like a nutritional upgrade in every way. You mentioned B vitamins earlier. What's the story there?
Yeah, bison is a good source of several B vitamins, including B12, niacin, and riboflavin.
Okay.
These are essential for energy production, healthy nerve function, and supporting metabolism. It's like a natural energy boost built right in.
This is making me feel good about those bacon jam bison burgers we were talking about.
All right.
So we've got the protein, iron, B vitamins. Any other hidden health benefits we should know about?
Well, there's some interesting research about bison meat being a good source of conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA.
CLA.
It's a type of fatty acid that's been linked to some potential health benefits, like reducing inflammation and improving heart health.
Oh, wow. So if you're looking for anti-inflammatory foods, bison could be a good addition to your diet.
Potentially. The research is still ongoing, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. In the meantime, we can enjoy those delicious bison burgers, knowing we're getting a good dose of protein, iron, B vitamins, and maybe even some CLA.
It sounds like bison is a win-win great taste. A&D, a nutritional powerhouse.
I agree.
As we wrap up our deep dive into bison burgers, what's the one message you want to leave our listeners with?
Don't be intimidated by bison. It's easy to cook, incredibly versatile, and packed with flavor and nutrition. It's a fantastic choice for anyone looking to add some variety to their meals.
I couldn't agree more. And if you're looking for inspiration, the recipe we've been discussing, the ultimate bison burger, can be found over at www.forcanfry.com, along with tons of other delicious and healthy recipes. Be sure to check it out.
And don't forget to share your culinary adventures with us. We love seeing what you create in the kitchen. Tag us on social media or leave a comment on the Fork and Fry website. We might even feature your creation in a future episode.
That's right. We're always looking for new ideas and inspiration. Until next time, happy cooking.